Hello. We are gonna be making a tier list of. We're gonna be making a tier list of every single Radiohead song on each of their albums, their studio albums.
Yeah, we're not counting any of their other stuff.
Like, no B-sides.
No B-sides.
No singles.
No In Rainbow's Disc 2.
Alright.
Or stuff like can I see the title of that song? The Amazing Sounds of Something. I can't say the other part, but
okay, let's go. You.
That's an awesome.
Wait, why is there no F tier?
Oh, I figured we have to add it. Meh.
How do you add a tier?
Right there.
Oh, add a row below.
Yeah, and then make it blue. They can make it like a big light blue and name it Trash or something.
Boo.
Boo. Name it F. Name it F. So that way it will be like still like in there. All right.
And then let's add an S plus for the best of the best.
The best of the best.
There is no.
Make purple.
Yeah, let's just make it purple and.
Name it S plus.
S plus. All right, let's go. So you.
Honestly, a great opener to Pablo Honey.
Yeah.
Even though how kind of not very great that album is to me, I still really love this opener, and I think it should deserve at least an A tier.
Yeah, let's put you in A. Creep.
Creep is
a bit overrated, maybe like B or C.
No, we have to put it at A because it's a classic.
Yeah. But behind you, obviously. How do you?
Honestly, I hate that song. We're putting that in D. I don't like.
D. Oh.
I hate
okay.
How Do You, bro.
Stop whispering. Also, that's like a C or a B for me.
I'll say B. B.
Thinking About You.
C. That song's kind of forgettable, honestly.
Anyone Can Play Guitar. Great song, to be honest.
I love the performance of that at the beach.
Anyways, honestly, that's deserving of an S in my opinion.
What, really?
Best, it's in my opinion. It's an A above Creep.
Definitely above Creep.
Possibly above You.
Next
in my opinion.
We have Ripcord. Honestly, I like Ripcord.
Ripcord?
No, actually, no. That's the other song. We'll put that in B.
Vegetable. I love Vegetable.
That's the song I love.
Vegetable's my favorite song off of Pablo Honey.
Yeah, that's the one song that I meant to say that I love.
So let's go S maybe.
Yeah, S.
Yes. For that. Prove yourself.
Forgettable song.
Definitely very forgettable.
Forgettable. It's more forgettable than a man with Alzheimer's.
D tier.
D.
C, D.
Oh, you know what? Let's do C. Let's do
C. I can't.
I can't stand this song. Just kidding. That song's kind of forgettable too. Your second problem I have in Pablo Honey. A lot of their songs are very forgettable.
Very forgettable. Because they're all overshadowed by Creep.
They're overshadowed by songs like Creep and Blowout. Let's put it at B. Maybe B or C. Right,
Lurgy.
C.
Okay, Blowout.
Okay, that's an S tier.
S tier? Alright.
S tier. That's like the best track off of Pablo Honey.
Planet Telex. Great opening track.
I think,
to be honest,
I would say this is better than You by a long mile. I think this is like the greatest intro track to any Radiohead album.
Definitely.
I would say. I'll put. You know what? I think this is the first song that would deserve an S plus to me.
S plus? Yeah.
S plus. Yeah.
The Bends.
The Bends of. Actually, a kind of forgettable song off of that album, honestly. It's kind of sad 'cause it's a self-titled track off of that album.
Yeah.
Let's put it at maybe A, because the song's not bad. But the only thing I remember is Johnny Greenwood's amazing recorder solo.
Yeah. Anyways, High and Dry. Overrated.
Overrated, definitely, or like.
But still good.
Still great. It's still great.
Deserves maybe top spot in B.
Maybe top spot in B. Oh, Fake Plastic Trees.
Fake Plastic Trees.
That's an S plus.
S plus, yeah. The Benz is a great album overall. I don't think there's gonna be anything under B tier except maybe Sulk.
Except maybe Sulk or maybe
Bones.
Black Star. Bones. Very underrated track off that album, actually. When I first listened to it, I believe it or not, I used to think this was the worst track off of the album.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But I would say it's A tier. Is A tier?
Yeah.
Nice Dream is S.
Nice Dream, S tier, definitely. One of my favorite songs off the album.
Yeah, I don't care what any of y'all say. This song is one of my favorites and one of his favorites.
Just.
You do it to yourself. You did.
Anyways.
I keep screaming in the microphone.
Yeah,
I should calm
a lot.
Just. S plus.
S plus.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It is. Notice how there's no Pablo Honey songs in S plus, and there's three Benz songs.
It shows how much better Benz is in terms
My
of quality.
Iron Lung, once again, another great song.
I love that song very much. If it's my tier list, I put it in S plus, but we're gonna put it in S because we already put like 3 songs.
Yeah. Above Vegetable, in my opinion. Bulletproof.
A forgettable song.
Good, but forgettable.
Good but forgettable. Let's put it in B tier.
B tier, maybe above like Ripcord.
Black Star.
Once again, kind of forgettable.
But I really love the production on that song though. I would say, let's put up an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sulk. C.
Possibly even D, to be honest.
Let's go C because we don't want.
And Fade Out.
That's like another S plus.
Street Spirit's great.
Street Spirit's like one of my favorite.
Possibly above Just, in my opinion.
Wow, I think that's actually one of the best songs off of that album. It would have been the best song off of that album it wasn't for Fake Plastic Trees.
And now we are on to OK Computer.
AKA their most critically acclaimed album.
Yep.
Next up we have Airbag. Or Tom, you are friends to say the N-word.
What?
I'm about to say the
Okay, Tom. Anyways, where are we putting Airbag? It was my favorite song off OK Computer for a long time, but it's not anymore.
Yeah, but I'll say it's A.
It's A tier.
A for Airbag.
A, maybe like right here in A.
Paranoid Android S plus.
That's
S plus. There's no
one of the greatest.
Wait, put that in the lead. Actually.
One of their greatest songs
ever,
in my opinion.
Like one of the greatest rock songs ever made.
Subterranean Homesick Alien.
What
a name! I love the name. I love the name on Subterranean.
I'm tired. Let's go. S.
S. Yeah, that's deserving of an S. Maybe above Nice Dream, possibly. No. Yeah, it's about there. Exit music.
Again, I would say this.
It doesn't really get good until the end of the song.
Yeah.
The end is the best part of the song.
It's kind of like Goner by 21 Pilots, where the song, when it builds up, it's way better.
The build up is the best part of the song. So I'd say it's deserving of maybe.
I'll think it's A tier because TikTok also kind of ruined it for me as well. Because TikTok likes to ruin a lot of Radiohead songs. Which speaking of,
Letdown. That's recently become a trend. Recently, I think it's been getting popular. It used to be very underrated, but now everyone knows about it, which has definitely brought it down. It's quite a good song.
It's a beautiful track.
It's one of Radiohead's songs that makes me cry, which is quite a few of them, but.
Should I actually play Letdown?
Not yet. We can play a couple at the end of the video, maybe, if it's not too long.
Maybe like you can play on guitar, maybe.
Okay, and let's see. Where are we putting it?
I'll put it at S.
S? Yeah, it's deserving of an S. Maybe above Vegetable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Karma Police.
One of the first Radiohead songs I ever listened to.
Yeah, it's one of my first ever Radiohead songs I listened to is The Basic Creep. But this song is the
first Radiohead song I ever listened to was No Surprises.
Yeah, the first song I've ever listened to Radiohead that isn't Creep was Karma Police.
Yeah, Karma Police is great. It was my second Radiohead song.
Karma Police, I love the song, especially the ending part.
Karma Police. Anyways, yeah, for a minute there. It's a great track.
You know what? Let's put it in S plus.
Deserving of S plus, definitely. Where in S plus though?
I would say probably above, maybe place. Jeez. Maybe.
Fake plastic trees.
Fake plastic trees or street spirit for me.
Yeah. Fit or happier. Now, it's
a great interlude actually. It's even though it's very off-putting, it's very great and the lyrics are good.
But it's great. It's great if you're listening to the album through, but if you're listening to it on its own, it's not a great track. Because it's just the robotic voice with.
And also,
you
can't compare "Fit or Happier" to a song like "Paranoid Android."
Yeah.
That's like comparing like Dirt to Diamond.
And honestly, I feel bad for this, but it's deserving of a C tier.
It's deserving of a C tier. See, we have no songs in F tier yet.
Yeah, there's probably not gonna be any in F tier, for a while.
Yeah, until like we decided to go for it. All right. Okay.
Electioneering.
This is classified as one of the worst tracks off of like OK Computer. I'm saying this right now. It is not.
It's not. It's really underrated.
It is not. I love that song so much. I also love the capo, like dong 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 dong. Like that's great. I love that track so much.
Let's put it. What are you doing? Put it maybe an A tier.
You know what? S.
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 Let's put it S. Yeah, S. Climbing Up the Walls.
S plus.
S plus. I think it's more deserving of an S in my opinion.
No, I say S plus because the production on
Are you
song.
allergic to me saying that Climbing Up the Walls is more of an S tier than S plus?
No, I just choked on my own spit.
No surprises. Once again, good track. One of the songs that makes me cry, but it was also ruined by TikTok.
You know what? This might be actually the most controversial opinion out of this video. I don't really like No Surprises. Actually, I think I'm not compared to the rest of the track list of OK Computer. I don't like it as much. So I think it's the only song off of this album that isn't Fit or Happier that is going lower than A. I'm going to say it. Probably going to get cooked, but that's my opinion, man. I'll say B tier. Because I want to say...
I think it's deserving of A. In my opinion.
Maybe like A or B will be fine.
Let's put it high B. Lucky.
One of the most underrated tracks off of that album.
It is.
If not, I think that's even more underrated than Letdown.
Yeah, well, Letdown isn't underrated anymore, sadly.
Oh yeah, and another underrated track is coming up too, which is The Tourist.
Lucky.
You know what? Put it at S.
S? Yeah. The Tourist.
The song is...
Ending track. Great ending track.
Great ending track, but the only problem is like the rest is kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like a lot of the songs off of The Bends.
Yes.
But it's not a bad song.
It isn't in any
it's just
means, by
like,
any means.
But like, you know, it's kind of forgettable in some way, but we're going to put it in A. Put it in A.
Yeah, it's deserving of an A. Maybe, definitely once again above The Bends.
Baby's got the bet.
Everything in its right place. Great opening track. You notice how we've said that for almost every single album.
Yeah, we said it in almost every single album. And I would say, it's a perfect opening track.
It's such a good opening track.
It's perfect because it sets the mood for the entire
S
album.
plus. S plus. Above Fake Plastic Trees.
Yeah, definitely above Fake Plastic Trees. I would even say it's above Planet Telex.
Kid A.
Forgettable.
It is the name track of the album.
We kind of find a running thing here. That most of the, title track songs are forgettable.
There's only 2 title tracks made by Radiohead.
Yeah, which is
in their main albums.
Yeah, but I would say Kid A's not a bad song. I would say it's A tier.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I don't know, it's like the electronic voice is kind of jarring.
The national anthem.
That's actually, you know what? S plus.
S plus?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been. This
like
might be controversial. I'm not a big fan of national anthem.
You're dead to me.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
I've never really liked it, to be honest.
But the reason why I say it is because it is the perfect depiction of chaoticness in a song. So at least it's deserving to be an S.
S. Once again, let's put it high S. High S.
Because it's the perfect. Even though how much you don't like that song, I genuinely don't care. I'm gonna die on a hill. That's actually one of the
And
best
now,
songs.
How to Disappear Completely is one of my favorite tracks off the album.
I'm going to say it. It's an amazing and very sad track.
It is.
In fact, I actually fell asleep to this song, and I realized I had that song played like 30 times in my headphones. That's how amazing this track is.
Let's see.
And like, it's relaxing, very relaxing. I know what? S+.
S+, yeah.
S+, definitely.
I'm starting to notice a trend. We're putting a lot in S+. This shows how good of a band Radiohead is.
Yeah. And
they're a very dynamic band.
Yeah, and How Do You is just like sitting there, just like
lonely. Poor How Do You. Tree Fingers.
Tree Fingers. Even though it's like an instrumental track, it sets the mood for the album as well perfectly.
I'm thinking high B, to be honest.
High B, definitely.
High B. Optimistic.
This might be
once again one of my favorites.
This actually might be a little bit controversial, but I never really liked Optimistic that much. Like compared to the rest of the album, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad, but again, it's just not a song I'll come back to a lot. So, but I think it's deserving an A though.
Yeah. In Limbo.
It's a forgettable track, but it's a forgettable track is not one of my favorite forgettable tracks.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like the effect of Alzheimer's. What type of comparison is that?
I don't know.
But like basically, once you come back to the song, right, it's like, oh, this song is so good, and it's like you forget about the song, you go back to it. It's like a repeating loop.
Yeah.
And it's like great.
Where are we putting it?
Honestly, S.
Yeah. Maybe above Blowout.
Yeah. Idioteque.
First track off Kid A that I ever listened to.
One of my favorite tracks off of Kid A.
Yeah, it's great.
It's up there with the national anthem.
Not to mention that Tom York predicted the movie Ice Age.
Ice Age coming.
He predicted Ice Age coming out. Trust.
Should I calm down with the mic?
Anyways, yeah, you should calm down with the mic. You're getting spit on the mic.
Yeah, I licked it. I licked.
Anyways, back to ranking. Idioteque.
S+.
Yeah, S+.
Yeah, we're saving like the best songs for us to be up at S+. Morning Bell. I would say
Morning Bell.
This might be actually a little bit controversial, but I prefer the Amnesiac version of this song more.
Yeah.
But still, it's great. I'll put it.
It is A tier.
A tier.
High
A, definitely. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Motion picture soundtrack. Hello? Motion picture soundtrack.
Say it with me. S+.
High S.
No, S+ is one of the best tracks off of that album.
Yeah, put it above Idioteque.
Untitled. You know what? We should put that next to Tree Fingers, because that's like literally another instrumental track. And also, actually, I think it might be the only track off of this album I think it would get a C, honestly.
Yeah.
Because
it's deserving of a high C.
Because it's rarely just a 1 minute track.
You notice how every album has 1 in C except for Pablo Honey with 3 in C and 1 in D.
Alright, packed like sardines in a crushed tin box.
Packed like sardines in a crushed tin box. Mingle T jump scare.
Oh no, it's Mingle T!
Anyways, packed like sardines in a crushed box. Crushed tin box.
I would say, packed like sardines, one of the best tracks off the album.
It is.
I say that a lot about the songs. I'm not trying to glaze, but
Yeah.
it's so hard.
It's not glazing. Radiohead's just amazing.
Radiohead's just amazing. Oh, you know what? S. Even if it's my list, so we know high S. High S.
High S. Yeah, it's in high S. This
Pyramid song. S+.
Pyramid song.
Okay.
S+. Yeah. One of the, if not the best song off this album.
Yeah, and then scrolling down, we have one of the worst tracks off of this album, Pull Revolving Doors. Honestly, this might be, a lot of Radiohead fans might disagree, but honestly, this song belongs in F tier.
F tier?
Yes.
Really?
I can't stand the auto-tune on that song. I can't stand it.
Really?
Yes.
This is our first F tier. Look at that. Look at this ranking. Can OBS even see the whole thing? Yes, they can. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get beaten by
Yeah, we're going to have people in our comments. Grrr!
Grrr! Like the sound.
You and Who's Army.
A beautiful track.
Definitely. I'm eating my cookie.
I'll say A.
Oh. Yeah. I might be wrong.
Honestly, one of my favorite songs off of that album is actually one of the most played songs of 2024 for me on Spotify. Is in my Spotify Wrapped.
Let's put it...
You know what? Mid S+.
Mid S+?
Yeah. Because the riff, if you hear the riff on that song, it's amazing.
Knives Out.
S.
S. Yeah, it's deserving of that. Morning Bell / Amnesiac.
And like I said before, Morning Bell from Amnesiac is way better than the one from Kid A, honestly, in my opinion. I'll say S is S.
Yeah.
Might be controversial, but I don't care if I'm controversial. Most controversial ranker of all time.
We are getting very controversial.
Or
well,
me.
not really controversial.
Dollars
and Cents.
Dollars and Cents. Great song. It's a great song, honestly. Also, I'm not trying to be like Tom McDonald's goofy butt just going around like, I'm the most controversial rapper in the world. I support Trump and I support Hitler. That's Kanye. That's Kanye.
That's Kanye. Yeah, you're thinking of the wrong person.
But might as well be.
Dollars and Cents.
A tier.
Yeah. Hunting Bears.
Again.
Now I'm gonna say, it's not
Actually,
the best.
now thinking about it, I think we should put Pull Revolving Doors up at D. I think F is a little bit too harsh.
Yeah. Hunting Bears, however, I think it's deserving of an F tier.
How about high F? High F.
Well, it's high F no matter what.
I mean, still, but it's high F because.
Like Spinning Plates.
Honestly, that song is very overhated off of that song, but I love that song so much, bro. I would say
A.
I'll say A.
Yeah.
Like, the song is beautiful.
Life in a Greenhouse.
It's Glass House.
It says Greenhouse. Did that say Greenhouse? You kidding me?
Oh my god, yeah!
I read it Greenhouse because that's what it said on the icon. We did not make this tier list. Some random ass idiot. They called it Life in a Greenhouse. Okay. What are we ranking Life in a Greenhouse?
We're calling it Life in a Grass House!
Grass House?
Glass House!
Okay, there we go.
Ah! You know what?
Calm down on the mic.
Yeah, maybe you should put the mic over for me. I would say S+.
S+.
Yes. Is that great of a track?
Okay, now we are on to
Hail to the Thief.
Hail to the Thief, which, if you didn't know, they're making basically making a musical using this album.
A musical?
Pretty much.
I thought it was going to be the same thing as what they did for, like, Kid A and Amnesiac, like Kid A Amnesia. They make a deluxe album.
No. They're making a musical with this, which is insane. Anyways, 2 + 2 = 5.
Great.
Great.
One of the best.
Despite their terrible math skills, it's one of my favorite off the album.
A, man. We all struggle with math.
I think it's deserving of high S.
Me, honestly, I know there's a lot of songs out there, but to be honest,
Yeah.
S plus.
S plus.
S plus.
We have more in S plus almost than there is. We have more in S plus than S. We're gonna seem like Blazers.
Sit down, stand up. That's an S. That's an S tier.
S? Yeah. No, not A. S. Sail to the moon.
A.
A? Yeah. High A.
I would say it's like forgettable a little bit, but...
Backdrifts.
That's great. I love that song.
Notice how we're going really fast through Hail to the Thief?
Yeah.
Because their older albums are... I think as they go on, until you get to In Rainbows, the albums get worse.
Worst? You mean worse?
I'm not...
It's worse than Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
It's Worcestershire sauce.
Okay, anyways, let's... A.
I love the song, though.
Go to sleep. Snore. Me. Anyways.
Me.
I'm thinking it's another A. I'm thinking it's another A. It's another A. In my opinion. Like mid-A. Kid A. Where I end and you begin. B in my opinion. It's a B in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's B. Yeah, low B, honestly. We Suck Young Blood.
This might be the most controversial opinion out of all of them. We Suck Young Blood is one of my favorite songs off of this album. I don't care what. I'm saying it right now. Genuinely, I don't care if y'all say like, "Oh, this song is so bad." Guess what? Shove it up your butt.
What? Anyways, We Suck Young Blood.
I think this song's deserving of an A tier. I don't even care. Like, genuinely, if you guys get mad at my opinion, then...
The Gloaming.
That's a C tier.
B. High B, in my opinion.
I'll say C tier.
Mid B.
I say C tier because it sounds like a beat that a kid made in GarageBand, like, in 5 minutes.
I'm putting it low B, because it is not deserving of a C.
There.
High C,
High C, like the drink.
Anyways, they're there.
S.
S? What are you doing?
I don't know.
High S. Not above Letdown. I Will.
It's literally the same song from, like, Kid A, but reverse.
Yeah.
So, I'll say it's like A tier in terms of creativity. No, I'll say F tier in terms of creativity. But the song itself though, A.
B. High B.
You know, I would go up the tongue.
A Punch Up at a Wedding.
No.
Where are we putting it?
That's an S.
S?
S.
Mid S. Mixomatosis.
One of the best songs off of that album.
Best song off the album? One of?
One of.
I'd say deserving of a high A. Scatterbrain. What are you doing? Guys, he's up on my bunk bed.
Hello, guys.
I don't think they can hear you.
My name's Jimmy.
Anyways, where are we putting it?
I will say A.
A? Yeah. Let's go mid A.
Mid A. If Kid A was bad.
A Wolf at the Door.
One of the best songs off that album. Were you about to put that in C tier?
No.
I was about to come down there and like shove your face in that cookie.
What do you...
Or pour the Gatorade on your face.
What if I put it in F tier? I'm kidding.
I'll beat you.
Oh gosh.
I'll beat you severely to the point where we'll be in the hospital.
Mid A. Once again.
Mid A.
Oh wait, we have one more song until A is three columns down.
Oh yeah. See, now we're putting most songs in A tier. Probably because most of the songs.
15 step.
I got my hand up when I started.
I think everything in Rainbows is great.
Yeah, great. Definitely.
15 step.
Hence why it's one of their best albums, if not their best album.
Low S maybe. Body Snatchers. A.
S.
S.
S. That's like one of the most played songs.
Nude. One of the best songs off of this album is Nude. Guaranteed. S plus. S plus.
Maybe for like the thumbnail, we could put in F tier for thumbnail.
We are not doing that. We will not be disrespecting any In Rainbow songs like that. Weird Fishes / Arpeggi.
Arpeggi.
I can't pronounce that. I'm getting attacked with coins. Anyways, Weird Fishes / Arpeggi.
Dollars and cents.
Once again, very, very good. I'd say it's deserving of an S plus tier again. I sound like an In Rainbows glazer, but I swear this is a good song.
Yeah.
All I need, once again,
S
deserving
plus.
of S. Even S plus.
S plus.
Oh, I sound like such a glazer. Fostarp, however you pronounce that. Fostarp. Once again, a high S.
Actually, no.
A. I'll put it low. I'm putting it low S. I refuse to put it in any lower than S. Reckoner. Now that one is an A.
What?
Yeah.
Reckoner's great.
Reckoner's an A. If, like, high A, but still an A.
Alright.
House of Cards.
One of the most forgettable songs
Yeah.
off of that album.
One of the most forgettable.
The only thing
Maybe like a low S. We have a lot of the In Rainbow songs low S, but
yeah, I mean, there's more. We need
maybe even high A. I think it's deserving of a high A. Jigsaw Falling Into Place, one of my favorites off the album.
You know what?
Jigsaw falling into place.
You know what? S plus.
Yeah. It's up there. And the final one off of In Rainbow's videotape. Why do you have the ukulele? Where are we putting What are you doing? We need to get to the rating, bro. Where are we putting videotape? Where are we putting videotape? S plus. Yeah. King of Limbs. King of Limbs is my least favorite Radiohead album, and I am not afraid to say it.
It's my second least favorite Radiohead.
What's your least favorite?
Pablo Honey.
Yeah, of course. Pablo Honey's not that bad. Anyways, Bloom.
It's not a bad album. I'm not saying it. It's decent. It's just
Bloom. Where are we putting Bloom? What if we...
No! No! A tier.
A? It's not deserving of an A. Nothing on this is deserving of
fine,
an A.
and B. High B.
I hate this album. Morning, Mr. Magpie.
A. I would say A. It's one of my favorites.
I'm putting it in A. Fine. Little by Little.
C. No. Yeah, C.
C? Yeah.
Feral.
Feral.
F. That's an indefinite F.
Yeah. Lotus Flower. S plus simply for the Tom York dancing number. Codex.
Also another S plus for me.
I'm putting that A. I don't know. Codex is maybe a low S, in my opinion. Give Up the Ghost. Where are we putting Give Up the Ghost? Can you put away the ukulele? Give Up the Ghost.
Oh!
Are we giving up the ghost?
B tier.
B tier? It's deserving of that, yeah. Separator. Honestly, A, in my opinion. To be honest. Low A.
Yeah.
And now we're on to Radiohead's last album. That would be A Moon-Shaped Pool.
Burn the Witch.
Burn the Witch, great song. Great song off that album.
I would say perfect song.
It's going in S+. Daydreaming. No. No, no guitar. No.
Girl.
I'm not letting you play. We have to be ranking. The video's probably like 30 minutes long.
Let's check how long the video is.
Let's keep going. We have one more album to rank.
Alright, fine. Can I go get some cookies first?
No, you cannot go get some cookies first. Daydreaming. No. No. No.
Put
no.
that in S.
I'm pausing the I can't pause the recording.
Put it in S.
Put it in S?
Put it in S, yeah.
It's an S? Yeah. Yeah. Now this is a great album in my opinion. Nowhere near their older ones, but Desert Island Disc. I still can't get over Life in a Greenhouse. Anyways, Desert Island Disc.
Some.
A?
Yeah.
A. Yeah, A. Full stop.
S.
S?
S.
Let's put it around there. Glass Eyes?
Honestly, B.
Yeah, possibly one of the only ones on this album that deserves a B. That's a lie, but Identikit. Identikit.
A.
A?
A.
Yeah, let's put that mid-A next to Desert Island Disc. The numbers.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the most dumbest joke I've ever made.
The numbers. Oh, no. Didn't mean to put that there. Get back here. Thank you. Where are we putting it?
Mid B.
Mid B. Mid A. Mid B.
Mid A.
Present tense.
Honestly, forgettable.
C, honestly, in my opinion.
C?
C, yeah.
I would say B. Maybe low B.
Tinker Tailor. Oh, this one's so
Sailor.
hard to say. Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor, rich man, poor beggar, man.
Just say Tinker Tailor.
Thief. Yeah, Tinker Tailor. That one's so hard to say. Anyways, Tinker Tailor. Where are we putting it?
What if we put it in S plus just because of the name?
Yeah. It's getting a low S just because it gets that because of the name. Oh, and we have reached 3 columns on S+. True Love Waits.
F+.
One of their saddest tracks, and it's such a beautiful one too. Honestly, deserving of high S+. And Dex Dark. This was one of my favorites at one point. This was my favorite Radiohead song at like a year ago.
I would say maybe low A.
Low A, yeah. And that's it. Here is our entire... Let us know in the comments how much you hated our ranking or how much you liked our ranking and what we could have changed about it. And that's really it. Bye. If you like these type of videos, subscribe and like and whatever else the YouTubers say.